This video is for you who own a business and want to start branding. When should you start branding? We'll explore the things you need to prepare so you can get the timing right. Here's a bit of a backstory to provide some context. I was chatting with some friends the other day, and one of them asked me to help promote his business through branding. He owns a laundry business and wants to move his shop to another area. I do not have all the details yet, but I hope this video will prepare him for what's coming, and this will be beneficial for you guys as well. I'm not a laundry business expert, but I do know it is location-based, as no one in their right mind would travel to another district just to pick up laundry. Unless they've got a good reason for doing it. Now, more on this reason later. So it's like opening a new business, and it poses some risks. It's a new territory. We don't know the people. We don't know what they want. We don't know the competition. And we don't know what the competition is offering them. Does branding solve those problems? I honestly don't think so, but research does. So before branding your business, you need to consider a few things. Who is your audience? What problems are they facing? Who's already helping them? How are you different? And what's your budget? If you're still at the start of your journey, you don't have this information. So what are we going to make? Obviously, you can do it if you insist. Great if it works. But what if it doesn't? What then? Invest in another project. If you have a big budget corporation backing you up, then go for it. But if you're financing this with your money, then you might want to be a bit careful. To brand a business effectively, you need a brand identity system. It contains a name, brand personality, brand messaging, products or services, visual elements, how the brand sounds and feels, and more. In a sense, the world for your brand. The point of branding is to create your own space. Branding sends a message that you are this business, the only one doing this, for people like this, at this location, who have specified needs when X is trending. While branding does help sales, it works best as an identifier and a reminder, not a sales conversion tool. It might help you get customers to your door, but if they find your services are not what they expected, they won't go back. The worst thing is if the customers remember you as brand X with a logo like this color, this style of writing, that kind of imagery, but the service is rubbish. Or in this case, too far from me, I prefer the shop across the street. So here's what I recommend for you to do. Test the market and do some customer profiling. Figure out the kind of people who need your service. Are they single moms, career women, or housewives? Who are they? Are they facing a similar problem? What's the age group? How do they behave? Is price a factor? Or is it speed? Or quality? Or all together? Then find out who's already helping them. How many are there? What kind of services do they offer? Look at their pricing. Better yet, try and be their customer. See what the experience is like. Is there anything you want to upgrade? Be on the lookout for gaps. See where they fall short. That could be your opportunity to specialize. Do you guys remember the reason I mentioned earlier? More on this reason later. This is the reason for your customers to go to your shop. Specialized service. Be known for one thing and one thing only. In this period of testing, you can survive with temporary branding. Heck, you can even DIY it. It consists of a logo, a typography set, color palette, and an image treatment. That's it. Then, as the business grows, you can invest in proper branding. Now, you're ready for branding. You can start designing a brand identity system. With the information you've gathered so far, the identity system will be much more aligned with your services. This is when you want to find a brand designer to help you. A brand designer can create an identity system that makes your brand stay in the heart of your customers. If you're unsure with all I just said, look at Google. Remember this logo? It's the very first Google logo, believe it or not. They incorporated their company in a garage somewhere in California. Starting as a search engine, they keep researching while changing the logo constantly. They even went public with this logo. It's a graphic design horror show. Over the next few years, they introduced and integrated their products into our everyday lives. Not all of them are a success. Remember Google+? This cultivates trust from their users and allows them to do weird things. Then in 2015, they launched this logo along with the apps and services that we know today. Did they surprise people? Yes, they did. But users still use them as there are no better alternatives. Now, I'm not saying that they wouldn't have achieved success had they rebranded earlier. I mean, it happens in all walks of life. You start with something small, and then as the business grows, you make minor improvements to keep it going. And then you double down on the most rewarding service. Makes sense, no? So, that's all I have this time, folks. I hope it gives you a perspective. Thank you for watching, and thank you for making it this far in the video. If you've got questions, please post them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. Or if you disagree with me and you want to voice your opinion, please do so. Just write them down. I'll see you guys later, yeah?